Hey everyone, this is Chloe speaking. I just wanted to let everyone know how my surgery went today and how my other foot is doing too. But first of all, you're probably wondering, why is Chloe video recording herself instead of writing on her live journal? Basically, my foot starts to swell really badly and I have a lot of pain, and then my butt starts going numb from being in an uncomfortable position. LOL. Okay, so let's start on my good foot that was operated on about 3 weeks ago. Okay, do you see how the foot is kind of still a little crooked? Which, it'll start straightening out through a couple of weeks of still being in recovery. But see this part right here? There used to be like a huge bone sticking out, and now since it's like gone and really smooth, that's what's going to make no pain during marching band, which I'm very thankful of. And now do you see this little like incision part? Basically, that was from where they cut open, obviously, because how would they get into surgery without cutting it open? And it used to look a lot worse. It was a lot redder and stuff, and it was oozing, and now it doesn't ooze as much, just a little bit, but not as much at all. Okay, so let's look at my left foot too now. Okay, so as you can tell, I can't really show anything because all there is like an ace bandage, and yeah, but my toe's basically swollen. My nail polish is gold compared to this color. It basically turned gold from that bacterial cleaning stuff that makes hospitals smell so sick. And my foot's also numb, and it has a lovely ace bandage, which is very fashionable. JK, JK. Okay. So basically, when I went to the pre-op room, usually they do IVs pretty well on the first try, and this time it took them 4 freaking tries to even get the IV into my vein. And I was like, this is stupid. Like, the first woman, I don't even know what her name was, but my mom's like, oh, she kind of has, like, she got a bad vibe from her, and maybe my mom knows best, and I didn't, at request to have another one at first or whatever, but when she tried to put it into my first, like, hand, which is right here, this right hand, and it started swelling and getting, like, a huge knot, and I started, like, crying. I'm like, this is not, like, right to have such a, this much pain. Then, like, this old woman who seemed really nice, she looked at it and it's like, that's not right, it wasn't in the vein, it was just under the skin. So, like, all this water and, like, antibiotics was under my skin, and it was just, like, so stupid. Then the same woman had the nerve to try it on my left hand, like, right around there, like, here. I can't really point to it, but whatever. And so, then I started feeling another pain. I was like, so, I want a different person. And first of all, that woman needs to go back to nursing school so she can learn actually how to, like, try to get it not under the skin. Anyway, so the second woman who came, his name was Dorothy, and she actually, she tried her best to get in, like, to the vein around my wrist, which is right here. You can kind of see, like, where it's bruised. So she tried her best to get into the vein, but she still couldn't make it. And then this black woman came, and there was no pain, and she tried to, like, get into the same vein that the Dorothy woman was trying to get to, because she just tried to assist her. But then she tried again on my hands, and it went, like, perfectly, and I was like, I love her. She needs to, like, be the one who does everyone, because it went right on, like, on the first try, basically, so I was super happy. Okay, and then I had to go pee for, like, a urinary sample to see if I was pregnant, and I was like, this is stupid, because I know I'm not pregnant, and even if I was and I was having sex, I would tell my mom anyways. I'm that close to her. And this is stupid because I don't see why they wouldn't just keep my word. Like, everyone was like, well, it's okay if she says she's not, but the stupid first, like, nurse was like, okay, you need to like get the urine sample so I can really see if you're pregnant. And I'm like, this is stupid, dumbass. I'm not freaking pregnant. If I was, I would say it. And so I had to go give her a urine sample, and I was like, this is so, ugh. And she, like, thought I was embarrassed because once my face was red, I was just frustrated because I wanted to, like, start crying because I'd not go pee. It was just like at school, like, once I got drug tested, and I had to wait around. It basically took me all the class period, like, so 45 minutes. And I was like, ugh, it's just so stupid how, like, they make you do this kind of stuff. Why can't they just, like, give you a shot or something and draw some blood and test it that way? Okay, so one last thing before I go, I'm going to show you what I do for fun, like, during recovering time. Okay, well, this stuff is basically what I was writing and reading about, and it's also a sketch pad and stuff. Then I also play my DS. Ooh, DS Lite, it's the best. You should get one. Let me open it and show you. and I play my Animal Crossing game. Hey, look, you can see the camera's reflection. I always play like Animal Crossing and stuff, and Pokemon, which is like really fun, the diamond version. And then also I color. See all my pretty markers and Crayola crowns. Well, they're all Crayola brand, which is like the best. And then also I've been reading This Lullaby by Sarah Dessen, however you say her last name, and it's really good. And if you're a girl, you probably would want to read it, but if you're a guy maybe that's gay, you probably would want to read it too. But I don't know if you're like into stuff like that. It's not a very guy, manly man kind of book, but it's really, really good, and it's like about love and stuff. Then also, I've been doing Get Smart Sudoku, which is really fun. Like, at first, like, I thought you only had to get, like, 1 through 10, just, like, in columns and rows. But then I figured out you had to have, not 1 through 10, what am I thinking? Then I figured out you had to have 1 through 9 in the squares, too. So I was like, ugh. But it's pretty fun, even though it's hard and challenging, but I like it. And then also I've been coloring I'm going to start coloring more in my Hello Kitty coloring book, which is really, really fun. And yeah, I've been also talking on my bling bling phone, ooh, gangsta, and I just listen to my iPod and stuff. Like, sometimes I'll get on the computer to talk on AIM and stuff with my friends, but, you know, I don't do much of that, like, right now, because, like I said earlier, my foot starts to hurt really, really bad. And I'm sorry I look horrible right now, because I basically woke up early this morning. I'm still drugged up on Vicodin. Ooh, that makes you feel so good, by the way. But basically, you know, I just have to sit around the couch and stuff, just laying here. But hopefully, maybe in a week, you know, I'll probably feel better. Like last time I started feeling better. And instead of using like crutches like last time, I'm using this little crane, as you can see it. It's not